Hey guys, welcome back to Judo Highlights. Let's take a look at the world champion, reigning world champion Maruyama. So 2 in a row for him now. And he had a hard day in the office. No Ippons, just wazaris throughout. But he had lots of attacking judo, and this video is kind of long because of it, just because I want to show all his entries, all his throws that didn't end up in points, and all of his gripping sequences and a couple of different angles. So here's the first wazari, the only wazari in his first contest against the Moroccan judoka, Boshta. But even a wazari up, Maruyama looking to attack. He's always looking for his uchimata, trying to string it together with his tomoe nage. Does well to defend here against the uranage. But he has kind of some new tricks in his tool bag. He's got this interesting new entry for his uchimata, which we will see in the semi-final later on. He tries it several times in most of his fights leading up to that one. Here it is here. So stepping to the side. It's kind of like a Ono Shohei like uchimata. Ono Shohei likes this variation as well. And here's a lovely uchimata that ends up being no score. And I'm just thinking in my head right now, but this video is really long, but it's just things I didn't want to cut out. So here we are. Sit down, enjoy, and like, subscribe guys. This will be a fun one. So against Flicker now. And Flicker had a great day leading up until this point. Had a nice Morote Seoi Nage, which you can see in my Top Ippons video. And one thing you'll notice about all the opponents that Maruyama's fighting today is they're all kind of a little bit taller than him. So I think that gave him a bit of difficulty with his uchimata. Here he is almost getting thrown. Flicker doing well with the sode. And he actually has a really nice seoi nage attempt here. And Maruyama just kind of zooms around the corner and defends it really well. And Maruyama, he gets off this spinning uchimata again later on, but it doesn't actually score. Here it is. Just kicks Flicker in the balls. So that's going to hurt, but if you've ever done judo, I'm sure most of the people who watch my channel have done judo and have had that happen to them before, so it's not uncommon. So fighting for the sleeves now. Maruyama's got a really strong grip, and so does Flicker, but Maruyama breaks it, and now he's looking to secure that lapel hand that he likes. Fakes for the tomoe nage. He's got lovely entries into both his uchimata and his tomoe nage. They kind of blend together, so people don't know what's coming. So otoshi attempt there. Another variation of uchimata goes in for that seoi otoshi again. Maybe it's a tai otoshi. I got a really mean comment in one of my last videos. Just how could I not know the difference between these two techniques? But whatever, I don't care. I'll call it what I want to call it. So here's the uchimata from Maruyama, another angle. So 2 little jabs with the foot sweeps, 1, 2. Turns the corner, big lift, and Flicker's tall, so he has to turn it into kind of a makikomi. Takes the arm off and then rolls. So just great control by Maruyama there. And now Flicker is behind. There's that turning uchimata that he's working on. And on the news here in Japan, they showed footage of him working on an osotogari, but didn't really see that throughout the day. Okay, next up against Yongdong Paranlai, and I can finally say his name, kind of, but I love this guy, man. He's just like the epitome of Mongolian judo. And this is one of my favorite matches of the day. It's such a clash of styles. And if you saw Yongdong Paranlai his fights up until this match, he was just extremely dominant, and in this fight, it just really shows Maruyama's ability to adapt and deal with all these big Mongolian grips. See how he pops his shoulder out when the Mongolian takes the grip on the back, and that's a really good way to defend against these big overhand grips. See, he's got a belt now, but Maruyama's shoulder is upright, and so he's able to go in for his Uchimata, almost gets it here. And this contest ends with Shido, so Maruyama just basically attacks for the entirety of the match. Yeongdong Perenlai is just trying to get a counter or something, but I love the sequence here, pushing him off. I talked about it in my top Ippons video. Amazing sleeve grip there, so quick to get the sleeve grip. Foot sweep, stands him up, goes in for the Uchimata, fakes for the Tomoe Nage, Uchimata again, and Maruyama just, we can see it coming, but when you're fighting him, it's such a confusing battle. Is he just taking a step? Is he going in for Uchimata, Tomoe Nage? He's just so good at being deceptive, and it's one of those things that you know it's coming, but you can't stop it. Another foot sweep here. Maruyama's got the grips, popping that shoulder out, going in, can't get it, but stays strong. Another Tomoe Nage attempt. So this match was just action-packed throughout the whole time, and Yeongdong Perenlai, he loves this grip, I don't know what to call it, break the grip, grab the back, step your leg in, but that's his one pattern, right? You need more patterns. Here he tried something different, and this looked pretty dangerous for Maruyama, but he stays strong. He stays strong to not get turned over there, a lesser man would have. And about midway through this contest, Yeongdong Perenlai, he comes on strong, and he starts to kind of smell the potential for a counter. But Maruyama just stays active, and to be honest, Yeongdong Perenlai probably should have gotten a third Shido a lot earlier than this, but Maruyama just consistent with his attacks and stays strong not to get countered. He's got sleeve now, goes in for a Tomoe Nage. And it's not a drop down. The way he does it, he doesn't drop down. He always looks for the entry. Goes in for a Koshiguruma. And last sequence here, this eventually leads to the Shido against Yeongdong Perenlai and deep into golden score. But a great matchup nonetheless. Okay, so the semi-finals now against Safarov from Azerbaijan. And he had a really good day leading up until this point. Lots of wazari throws. So he was definitely on form. But Maruyama's form is just much better. So this matchup's kind of interesting. Left versus left, which you don't see often, especially with Maruyama. And it's just kind of interesting. He's keeping his lapel hand deep in the center, not kind of out to the side or not taking an overhand grip. And that comes into play later on with a couple of techniques that Maruyama attempts. Doesn't get a score, but it's quite good to watch nonetheless. Here's that Taiotoshi attempt. And you see shades of his, oh look at this, just amazing Uchimata, and Safarov does well to defend it. But yeah, I was about to say, you see shades of his Osotogari later on. I guess it's something he's working on for left versus left. Here it is here, see that little stab with the foot? So just putting it out there, making people think about it. And Safarov, he actually throws Maruyama, but it's golden score is called. And they actually went to the video and had a look, so that's kind of interesting. But yeah, here is that lapel hand coming into play here as he turns the corner and throws Safarov with a sode. They used to call it the Maruyama special. I'm not sure if they do that anymore, but no score. here's that Uchimata he loves, faking the Tai Otoshi. Double sleeves now. Safarov jumps in for what looks like a Tai Otoshi. Uchimata. No go. And a Kochi Makikomi, you don't see Maruyama do that very often. I think it might be the matchup. Left versus left as it is, so it's always good to see Judoka having different techniques for different sided opponents. Nice attempt there. And here is the, watch the clock, golden score now. So golden score ended, or the match ended several seconds ago before that entry. I think Maruyama knew it and just went over with it. There's no point defending it. And here we are into golden score. And that turning Uchimata that he's been kind of trying all day, finally gets a score with it. And we've got another angle for you guys here. Not my angles, of course. Check out the IGF. They provide all of this, so thanks to them. And enough to score, I guess. He did, roll over and was looking for Osai Komi, so yeah, that's enough to score. Right, final now against Lombardo. And to be honest, Lombardo had a kind of a boring day. He didn't get off many techniques. Looks kind of lackluster. Might be slowing down, to be honest. Some people peak earlier than others, but I mean, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Maybe he's just having a bad day. You never know. Anyway, Uchimata attempt here by Maruyama. And these two have fought before. There's that kataguruma that Lombardo loves. Maruyama winning their last contest, one with a koshiguruma, I think. Lombardo did well to defend his Uchimata, and he does well in this contest as well. So dropping that sleeve down now, looking for that koshiguruma that won him the match a while ago. Drops down for a seoi-nage, but just, lacks the speed. I wish Lombardo would do more tomoe-nage. He's got a really good tomoe-nage. I think he likes his kataguruma too much. Uchimata attempt, and here's the wazari. Full commitment into that tomoe-nage. Rolls him over. And then looking for the newaza here, and this is pretty aggressive by Maruyama. I mean, I think Lombardo is defending it so well that you're just not going to get this. He's got his left leg above his arm, so I don't think you're going to get the torque that you need. But yeah, just a fabulous tomoe-nage here. And so wazari up. Lombardo's coming forward, looking for it. Maruyama's still attacking, as he's done all day, but not much time on the clock. And eventually, the clock is going to get burnt out, and Maruyama is going to be world champion again. So it's unfortunate. I would have liked to see Maruyama at the Olympics. He's going to try for Paris, but we'll see. Alright guys, if you like this long video, like and subscribe. And I'll see you guys for more videos on today, day 3.